Good morning, it is October 23. I am at Red Rock Park, which is by Gallup, New Mexico, and I am doing the Pyramid Rock Trail. It's a bit windy today, but there are really neat clouds, so that makes it kind of special. They did such a neat job with this trail, stacking the rocks. Aw, I appreciate good hard workers. It's amazing. Yesterday I did the Church Rock Trail, which is that rock over there, and it was very special. Further on down the trail, I discovered that the Pyramid Rock and High Desert Trails were completed over 3 seasons and perpetually maintained by Youth Conservation Corps. Careful construction of cairns, cut steps, retaining walls, drainage structure, check steps, and switchbacks deserve your attention. YCC has accomplished many worthwhile projects in the region and across the state. For many young people, YCC is their entry point to the workforce, post-secondary education, and civic service. Corps members are proud of their accomplishments and grateful for your recognition of their work. Youth Conservation Corps complete environmental projects of enduring benefit to the citizens of New Mexico as a well-trained and properly equipped youth workforce. YCC is a modern civilian conservation corps and an elegant partnership of local governments and community agencies with a safe, drug-free workplace that connects work and learning. Corps members between the ages of 14 and 20 are trained in personal fitness, job skills, environmental science, and emergency response while acquiring high school or college credit. For work and learning, Corps members also earn wages and scholarships. YCC is founded by the New Mexico Department of Energy, Minerals, and Natural Resources and led by a state commission appointed by the governor. First launched on September 28, 1922, the Gallup Intertribal Indian Ceremonial has been taking place in Gallup, New Mexico for nearly a century. It's not only one of the state's oldest events, but also one of the oldest continuous recognitions of Native American culture and art. Every August, Gallup hosts Native Americans from across the United States in a massive intertribal ceremonial that culminates in night performances at Red Rock Park. Resources, technology, and federal law set the location of New Mexico's newest town in 1881. Gallup is located in the center of the Atlantic and Pacific Railroad land grant of 1868. The single opening in the sandstone hogback ridge made by the Rio Puerco of the West includes the only railroad right-of-way leading to and from Gallup. The area's newly opened coal mines west of the hogback would fire the railroad steam engines from the Rio Grande to California. These mines drew coal miners and their families from Europe, Asia, and Mexico. When David Al Gallup, the railroad paymaster, arrived with his money chests, the new community name was set. Everyone went to Gallup to pay or to be paid. It became Northwest New Mexico's good time town for locals and tourists. Gallup's location is defined. It is a trade center for both the reservation and travelers. Red Rock has a balloon rally. What began as a small but earnest effort by 4 individuals to share the unique flying challenge offered in the incredible formations of Red Rock Park, this event has grown into the second largest balloon rally in North America. Held on the first weekend in December, the massive, smooth sandstone bluffs and deep canyons are the perfect backdrop for the colorful nylon spectacle viewed by thousands of visitors each year since 1981. An invitation to this widely publicized event is highly prized by balloon pilots from around the world. Fort Wingate was deactivated in 1993, yet it is a proud reminder of a 150-year history. Named for Benjamin Wingate, a distinguished Union Army officer, the fort identity and location were established along with the Navajo return from Bosque Redondo in 1868. After the Treaty of 1868, Fort Wingate became the distributor of Navajo treaty goods such as coffee, flour, canned goods, clothing, and live sheep. Following the end of World War I, the fort became a storage area for surplus Army armament. Scattered tin sheds contain the ammunition that provided the defensive power during the Battle of Britain in World War II. The nation's need for safe military armament storage meant Fort Wingate became the Fort Wingate Ordnance. The distinctive bomb-proof cement and rebar igloos were under construction when Pearl Harbor was bombed in 1941. The igloos are seldom used but still visible today. The Fort Wingate Indian Boarding School came into existence prior to World War I, and the building still remains today. The first 27 of Navajo code talkers during World War II were graduates of Fort Wingate Indian School. Because they spoke Navajo and English and they knew military procedures, they were able to develop the unbreakable code. The Army Base Realignment Closure Program transferred half of the 22,000 acres to be used jointly by the Navajo and Zuni tribes, retaining the other half for missile testing and launching.
My
I made it to the top of Pyramid Rock. Didn't see one rattler. 5 out of 5 for sure.